Hi, everybody. 4 weeks until Thanksgiving, which means we're counting down to our year-end annual fundraising campaign for the Effect. For the past 6 years, we've hitched our fundraising efforts to our National Day of Giving, which is Giving Tuesday, always the first Tuesday after Thanksgiving, making it December 3rd this year. So between now and then, you're going to be hearing from us every week by email, by social media, by text, by carrier pigeon, to remind you that if you or a loved one has been touched by the Effect, we really need your help to keep going in 2025. 17 years ago, when we started the Effect as a recovery ministry that also worshiped together, we already understood recovery in its most basic sense, that we're all recovering from something. And we also understood Jesus' way to spiritual awareness and wholeness as having the concrete steps we needed for the journey. Jesus lived and taught a process, not a passive asking for healing, but an active partnering with God's presence, which created recovery and wholeness as a byproduct of that connection. For Giving Tuesday 2024, we're describing the 3 phases of this process as a leap into faith, a fall with trust, and a lift into the Effect. The Effect being the byproduct, the wholeness that comes from living the effect of God's love. Now, what is this leap? We need to understand that we will never heal until we can first see ourselves as we really are. So if Einstein is right, and we can't solve problems using the same type of thinking we used to create them, then we're never going to be able to use our old ideas, our old way of thinking to inch up onto a completely different reality. We're going to need a complete break, a release of our old ideas. We're going to need to leap into a living and acting as if the wholeness and recovery we seek has already occurred. That's faith. 17 years ago, we took a leap. We started working as if we really could help people to release their limiting ideas and become entirely ready to take that leap. We've been very privileged to see a lot of leaping since then. And now, we need your help. Your donations this Giving Tuesday will make the difference as to whether we remain open in 2025 for the hundreds of people who come through our doors every week, for 12-step meetings, for therapy, counseling, spiritual direction, for worship, music, connection, and inspiration. Look for our messages over the next 4 weeks. Read the stories, and mark the date, Giving Tuesday, December 3rd. Help us help people to become entirely ready to take their first leap, the one that makes everything else possible.